we are back to Golden Sun 2. We've reached Champa. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to walk into Champa and we're going to punch some people in the face for being jerks. Father's acting like a child. It seems he quit his job. He plans to lounge around at home all day. When Briggs returns with the jewels, the adults quit working. I hope I don't become like them. It's true. Briggs did return with the jewels. He's really going to have more friends than he really is going to have more friends than he did before. We don't need to live off fish anymore, so why don't we don't need fishermen, do we? That does it. I'm not working anymore. What would be the point? We have actually working boats too. Embarrassing. Boathouses, no less. I'm grateful for the food. It's somewhat annoying knowing that Briggs saved the day. Briggs sold the jewels he found for cash and then acquired a boat. Briggs really saved our hides this time, but I'm not about to join his crew. Maybe I do owe him for this, but I'll find a way to pay him back legitimately. Alright. Isaac! Isaac, is it you? Do my eyes deceive me? Sure do. Oh, I must have been mistaken. Young lady, are you looking for someone by the name of Isaac? Yes, old man, I'm looking for the one called Isaac. Where is Isaac? I'm sorry, Isaac isn't with us. Well then, where can I find Isaac? Why do you want to find him so badly? Me, I'm Fuzzy. Shit, I screwed this up again. Fuzzy. Isaac helped me once. He helped Ulmuch. Ulmuch was trapped, but Isaac saved him. He's a brave man, isn't he? I suppose, but why are you looking for him? Do you like him? Is that it? You're a mean old man. It's not polite to tease me. That's what it is. You like Isaac. No, I'm so embarrassed. Don't worry. We'll tell Isaac how you feel. I really? Well then, will you give him this when you tell him? What is it? Isaac is on a dangerous journey. I worry about him, so I made him a good luck charm. A good luck charm, I see. I'm going home now, old man. Thank you for doing me this favor. I'd just leave this here if I wanted. Hey, it's got a golden ring. Golden ring to Shiva. What does the golden ring do? Raises elemental resistance. Oh. I see. Basically, let's equip this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought it was one of those usable rings where you know, just flat out raises your elemental resistance. Interesting. Yeah, let's go up here real quick, go around here, and we're gonna use reveal. Treasure. Ooh, Viking helm. I'm not sure if this is gonna be any good now that it's so late in the game. Oh, it is better. There's this water. Alright, I guess I'll give this to him. We'll take this off, we'll equip that. Okay. Champa ahead. Obaba is the last possessor of the ancient secrets of Ankol, the long-lost civilization. There's nothing she can't fix, no matter how broken it is. She's quite the blacksmith. Now nobody has to do anything he or she doesn't want to do. We owe Briggs a lot of thanks. Briggs came back with a giant load of food. I've never been so full. I feel great. Bags are full of food for the people of Champa. Briggs gave them to us. Briggs fought the odds to bring us jewels and food. He's an amazing leader. I guess that makes sense. Guy brings you free shit. Alright, let's talk to these people. Oh. You're not selling me stuff? Oh, welcome. If you need it, we have it. Okay, so let's see here. We have a master rapier. Nope. Great axe? Nope. Plate mail. Oh, it's better. Just a little bit. Silver armlet's not as good. Silver helm. A little bit better. Viking helm's about the same. I think we're gonna skip that. Let's sell our shit. That looks to be it for here. Talk to this person. Thanks to Briggs, the Champa can eat again. Unfortunately, all the food is going to run out someday. Then what will we do? Steal more food. I want to play with Elio, but he never comes down to the harbor anymore. He's a baby, isn't he? When you're talking in full sentences and he's going goo goo gaga. Don't talk to me about food. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Village elders have guided Champa for so many years. Yes, times have changed. Perhaps it's time Champa's leadership was given to the sailors. Been wondering about finding a chief for Champa since we don't have one. If so, Briggs would be the favorite since he's given so much to the village. Alright. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Continue north. Briggs looks so reliable, so sure of himself. I've never seen him like this before. Let's go in here and go to bed, I guess. I hope you slept well. Night not having to work, but it gets a little boring after a while. I imagine it would. Still haven't been able to catch any fish for dinner. Not to worry though, we'll be served up the meat that Briggs brought us. Alright. Briggs looks alright. I already talked to you. Briggs took a long time to return to us. Do you want to know why? He was being held by an evil man who stole his money and made him a prisoner. They're probably trying to find Briggs's jewels. The sea is a rough place. Hey, you came to Champa not too long ago, didn't you? You'll be pleased to know that Briggs found ancient pirate treasure and brought us all food. Seems the elders are considering appointing Briggs the first ever chief of Champa. I, for one, think a person who can bring the food for Champa together, bring the people of Champa together, will do us some good. You friggin' griffins or something? Jeez. Briggs, the jewels have turned this poor town into a wealthy place, but he's brought too many. Now the hardworking people of Champa have learned to be lazy louts. Happens. Alright, we're gonna go up here and that's gonna cut some shit off. Whoa, you're Felix! What? Really? It's Felix? You're awfully persistent, aren't you? Briggs, get out of here. Felix is here to finish you off. Oh, what's that? Felix here? Oh no, it really is him. I gotta get out of here. As he runs away. Run up here. Let's see. Is there anything here for me to steal? Nope. We're gonna run through here. Let's talk to this lady. What, you want to come in? Yes. As if I'm a nice girl and I'm not about to let some masher come storming into my room. Okay. Interesting. There's nice little beds here. Nothing in the barrel, nothing in the jar. Yeah, they're pissing their pants over here. Alright, I surrender. I'll go back to Alfreya, but only if Briggs is going. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Quit following us, you big bully. Let's talk to these guys. You're Felix, aren't you? You've come to bring Briggs in, haven't you? Rather fight than go back to jail. Bring it on, sissy boy. They're not actually gonna fight me, so... whatever. Alright, let's talk to these kids. Why is everyone so scared of you? You don't look too tough. If you so much as touch me, I'll bite your nose off. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure what she thinks I am. Talk to you? You really think you could come storming into Champo's Briggs home without a fight? I haven't fought anyone yet, so... leave the women and children alone. They've got nothing to do with this. Wow, they really do think very poorly of me. I wonder if there's anything in the jar. Aw, come on, I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone. Grabs his pants as I walk by. Hold her right there. So, Felix, you've come. Don't assume I'll go easy on you this time. Is that boy him, the mighty warrior you told about? I told you he didn't look like much, Grandma. Were you even listening to me? As you told me his name is Felix and that he is a mighty warrior. Humph. He doesn't look like the sort of person who's interested in stealing our jewels, though. That's not the point, Grandma. If you don't destroy him now, he's going to take me far away and you'll never see me again. What a baby. Oh, now he doesn't look like the kind of boy who would do that. If he takes me away, poor Ilya will be so sad. What will you say about that, huh? Oh, that's just not fair. You know I can't deny my darling grandson. Great-grandson. I don't see why I should be the one to get you out of this mess, but I can't bear to see Ilya sad. Grandma, please. Alright, listen, you have no idea what you're getting into. I think you better leave. Okay. Made a good decision. You seem like a reasonable boy. Reasonable boys live longer. Back for more. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Ilya, you know. I'm sorry, but you look like quite a nice boy. I can't allow you to take my Briggs away. Alright, listen, you have no idea what you're getting into. I think you better leave. Nah, I'm not gonna leave. Stubborn, are you? Well, that's the way it's going to be. Get ready for your medicine. Heart of the earth, fury of forges flame, grant me power. I think she tossed something in, well, that's like a lizard or something. Oh yeah, she tossed a lizard in the well and made it super strong. Alright, let's do this. Start out, numb you, get you, let me thought. Some decent damage there. Let's do that. And if I have an ally, I don't care about that. Bolster defense. Reduce resistance. Restore, calm. Paralyze. Siphon. Reduce defense. Right. Poison. So this will work well. To summon you. Sticky Mud. Nope, not Ulysses. Summon. So she's hidden. She can be targeted, but she can't be damaged. At least I don't think she can. That's 1,000 damage. Barbarous. Yeah, Jenna can't be attacked here. Alright, so he's stunned. Let's see here. Let's play this somewhat safe, I guess. You guys are gonna use that. And use restore on you. Probably should have healed Sheba. Oh well. Hopefully this kills. Yeah! My salamander! You beat my salamander! Oof. I thought he was unbeatable. How could this be? How did you do that? What are you? Grandma, what's going on? I thought you were going to protect me. What do you mean? I am. What am I doing? I've done everything I can. Grandma, he's gonna take me away. He's a bad guy. You have to do something. I'm sorry, Briggs, but you'll have to fight him yourself. What? You heard me. I'm through pampering you. You have to get out of this yourself. But Grandma, look at him. I mean, look what he can do. I know, dear, but there's nothing I can do to help. You don't want him to take you away, do you? What about poor Elio? Alright. Excuse me, there seems to be a small misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't like standing here listening to a pirate call us the bad guys. Pirate, my Briggs. Stole a ship from afar and escaped from their jail. A ship we helped fix. Briggs, is this true? But Grandma, we should tell you we're not here to take Briggs back to Alfra. We've decided you don't want to run errands for the mayor. Yes. Good, that greedy bag of hot air can do his own dirty work for all I care. Briggs, piracy, why? As she chases him. Grandma, it's not what you think. These guys are... Briggs, just you hush up. It all makes sense now. The gems, the food, your absence. What do you mean? What makes sense? You're telling the truth, and you, Briggs, you've been lying to me this whole time. He's going to swat him so hard. You're going to take the word over your own grandson? You know that's right. I should have known better than to believe you, you scoundrel. You only did it for Champa. You came? I heard Felix had shown up looking for you. I was worried. What do you mean Briggs did for Champa? All of the food, stolen goods? No, we paid for everything we brought back with us. But you stole a boat to do it, didn't you? Grandma, we found those jewels ourselves and paid Alfreya well for the ship, didn't we? Your story has a ring of truth to it. Thank you, Felix. Your honesty speaks well of you. We were pirates for a short while until we found the jewels. But if not for our effort, Champa would have starved long starved away long ago. But that doesn't excuse resorting to piracy. Hey, it's not like we were doing it for the money. We wanted to save Champa. Those jewels we found are very valuable. We intended to repay each town we borrowed from. Isn't that true? Isn't that right? You said on the boat that we should repay every last village. Yeah, you're right. We really ought to try to make amends for what we've done. That's the truth, grandmother. You can find it in your heart to forgive your only grandson. All right. I'm too old for grudges. But what about you? About Felix? What do you say, Felix? Can you forgive my husband? Sure. I don't much care for that idiot mayor. I agree, Felix. If each town is repaired what was repaid for what was stolen, I see no reason for complaint. You hear that? They'd forgive you too. That means you can leave Elio with nothing to fear. I don't know what to say. You know, you look a little strange. Oh, really? You haven't caught a cold, have you? Do you have a fever? What are you talking about? No, I'm positive. You look flushed, too. You better lie down before it gets worse. He worries about me. Hush up and get into bed so you can get some rest. For goodness sake, you don't want to give them your cold, do you? Come on. I feel like we're being deceived here, but whatever. What brings you to Champa? You mean you didn't come here to catch Briggs from what I gathered? Oh well, to be young and foolish again. If you ever need to consult with me on any number of subjects, you're welcome anytime. This looks like a weapon. Looks like part of a trident, but only 1/3 of the whole thing, it seems. Could it be the legendary trident of Ankol? I'll hold on to this for you. It won't do you any good like this. I'll keep it here safe. You seem unsure. You think I'll pull a fast one on you, don't you? No. Oh, that's nice. You don't worry. If you bring me the other 2 pieces, I'll be happy to rebuild it for you. I already have the other 2 pieces. Oh, you found the 2nd piece, dear. It's magnificent. I'll hold on to this as well. Wouldn't want it getting lost, now would we? Only one to go. It's the last one. Well done, you found all 3 pieces of the trident. That means I can begin work reforging the ancient trident of Ankol. At last. Well, I'll just toss all 3 pieces in here, shall we? Heart of the earth, fury of the forged flames, grant me power. So Grandma's just gonna toss my very valuable item in this well hole here, and shit's just gonna happen. That's strange, nothing's happening. What's going on? Something's happened. Is that the legendary Trident? After all these years, the Trident is complete again, but what makes it float like that? Regardless, Trident has been fixed. It belongs to you now, Felix. Use it well. Alright, I guess I have to grab this. Maybe I'll talk to Grandma again. Oh, I see. Yep. gave the trident to Sheba. Alright, so I got a whole bunch more item slots opened up. Well, I have some item slots opened up is what I should say. I'm gonna guess the tier of the sea god's probably not useful for me anymore, so I guess I'll sell it off. Nice thing is, because it's a artifact item, if I need it again, it'll be there, so... I don't think I'm gonna mess around too much in here. I'm gonna look in these 2 or 3 rooms, and then... yeah. I wonder what's wrong with Briggs. He was feeling so healthy and happy. He doesn't have a fever and he's not coughing, but he says he's too weak to go out. Kabul! Once I'm over my cold, I'm setting out to get more jewels and make amends to Medora and Dahlia. I'm also gonna read your mind. I'm certain there are even more jewels back in that cave. If only I had a chance to grab a few more before that trap blocked our way. I see. He stole the jewels from the, whatever it's called, Alfreya. The jewels weren't found, they were in a cave, which also happened to be where the mayor was storing his shit. Yep, he has enough food for a lifetime, I agree. Oh, now I get it. He found... I think he found the treasure that was in the... whatever that last little place I was just at was called. Let me go out here and I'll take a look. God damn it. I see you've caught up with me again, Felix. Alex! Alex? Who's Alex? Alex is a water adept. He had been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra. A water adept? I see you've made a new friend. Have you been you have been busy, haven't you? You found yourself a new water adept. You don't mean to cast me away like old trash. You weren't on our fucking team to begin with. What do you want with us now, Alex? Or did you forget that you were the ones who abandoned us? My dear Jenna, you've come to despise me so after all we've been through? Yeah. That's right, Felix. Why should we care about someone who just left us behind like that? My, aren't we a bitter bunch? And I was just trying to help you with a little task. We have no need for your help. We can light our lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? Karst. That's right, Karst. I'm flattered that you remembered. What's this, Alex? What's going on? Oh, how can I explain this? What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again. Oh, you've not been the pleasure of an introduction? He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Majora. I am not Satros. I see. That guy Felix and the girl are Jenna and Sheba. That makes him Creighton. They look like an unreliable bunch of ragamuffins. Yes, they are rather useless, aren't they? That's why I've had to abandon them, of course. But now I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. You are Pierre's? How do you know my name? How soon they forget. We've met before when you were being detained. Who could forget the amateur adept changing water into ice in that strange little town? If you saw that, then you must knew Pierre's was a water adept. In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing a ship at one point. You would steal someone's boat? That's so typical, Alex. You wooed me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it. Whatever you have meant, that doesn't make it right. And just when I was about to seize the opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kimbombo. It was a mere moment too late. Isn't that a shame? So because of that, I did meet Karsten Agarto, so perhaps it was my fate. Can't you just stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex? Enough of your childish gripes. Alex, I want to know what makes these punks useful. Because they brought us the orb that a Kafubu has taken that shows some resourcefulness. How so? Kabubo was quite warlike, or were at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy. They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of psi energy. No, they would have used less abrupt methods than those you favor. What methods would those be? Alex said it's clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted. Enough of this. Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses? Our patience is beginning to wear thin. If you waste much more of our time, we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves. If we had a wind adept like Shiba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you. Excuse me? Ah, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Satiros Minority suggests that while they were fierce warriors, they are somewhat lacking when it comes to solving the mysteries of the lighthouse. I mean to say they failed to solve the riddles. Miserably. This is a hard retcon from the first game. You know, obviously Satiros and Minority are very strong opponents, adepts, warriors, whatever you want to call them. But particularly Satiros always seemed like he was one step ahead of everybody, where he always phrased his sentences in such a way that he could always make it seem like he had the upper hand, even when he didn't. And if need be, he could use his force to basically get what he wanted, which showed a decent amount of thinking or capability, you know, strategy. And I find it hard to believe that he was that inept at solving the puzzles, whether in the lighthouses or otherwise. And in a lot of cases, they also the way the game was set up, circumvented a lot of like the trials. Like, you know, they blew right through the desert because they're fire adepts. You know, they blew through this part instead of having to go across the Great Lake that had the Kraken on it. They bypassed it and caused a rock slide to occur in a lot of places. So they sort of had more or less supposedly had a straight shot to the lighthouses that didn't really require a lot of backtracking or detouring. But nevertheless, I find it hard to believe that in this game suggests that they're essentially idiots, that they're incapable of solving any of the puzzles, and they're going to basically lay all of the credit at Felix's feet. Are you suggesting there were simple brutes incapable of logic and intelligence, and you're saying the same of us? I'm afraid so. Again, this is a retcon that I don't agree with. Alex, whose side are you on? Oh, I'm on no one's side. My own concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. So you mean to leave the task to Felix? That's why you've come all this way looking for Felix? I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest. Is that truly all? I also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? With Satiros Minority gone, you probably felt a little felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that. What do you mean by that? Satiros and minority gone, I felt another pair might, how shall I put this, provide you with proper incentive to complete your task. That's some kind of threat. Take it as you wish, I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement. So what, you've used us to your satisfaction, now what, our role is done? Only wanted to get us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action, fine. I suppose we'll let you go today. But we'll always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to the Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, Felix, somewhere very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Trident, am I right in recalling that you pursued this quest on behalf of Toby's Ruby Babby? It is true, I am studying alchemy because Lord Babby has ordered it. What about it? Oh, what a pity. It would seem all of your studies have been for naught. What are you getting at, Alex? Oh, it seems that your Lord Babby has at last succumbed to the ravages of time. Lord Babby is dead? Oh, so you didn't know? Lord Babby dead? Could that really be true? Alex, how did you know such a thing? Don't mistake me. I had no hand in Babby's passing. However, the people of Toby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Alex, cut out the melodrama and get to the point of the charge. Simply put, I wouldn't recommend traveling to the North Gondwan for a while. I just thought it might be better if you focused on your quest instead of exploration for now. How kind of you. Take it as you will. Very well, maybe we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here is to threaten us. And to bring us news of Badley's death beside the fact that we asked for no such news. Perhaps he had his own reason for telling Creighton. What do you mean, Piers? If Creighton undertook this quest on behalf of Babby, then he no longer has any need. Oh, of course, he hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Creighton? That's right, and if Babby really died, you were free to go where you will, Creighton. That's not true, Sheba. Certainly my original reason for researching alchemy was for Lord Babby. That's past tense. What are your reasons now? There's no longer solely for the research. I do it because of what I've learned on this quest. Your research. What you learned on this quest. Not following you at all. I don't understand a word of this. Of course you don't. Felix is young when I've spoken about this. Hilariously, we, the audience, don't know what they're talking about. Please, Felix, let's not say too much about it just yet. It's far too complicated. Well, when will you tell us? I'm sure we will tell you once we get to Lemuria. Do you promise? I promise. Piers, you don't mind waiting. I cannot read minds like Sheba, but I have a guess at what you're thinking. You're a great scholar, Creighton, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. Alright. Now that we have the stinky Trident, we're gonna go to Lemuria. However, first we're gonna go to turn our rusty weapon into not a rusty weapon.